I'm the pioneer guy. All right, folks, we're here for another Magic Online Pioneer League, this time featuring Sultai. This is a Harlan Fear build. Harlan was a mainstay on the SCG Tour all throughout the 2010s, and he's ends up. Bleh, I'm gonna start over. Whoop, start over. That sucked. Whoop, starting over. All right, folks, we're here doing another Pioneer League, this time with Sultai, created by Harlan Fear. If you don't know who Harlan is, he won a lot of tournaments in the 2010s. He was one of the big innovators on the Urza decks when Urza Lord High Artificer was first printed into Modern. And now he's playing some Pioneer, and he gave me this sweet deck to try. He's been working on it for a couple weeks, and he got it down to something he really likes, and he ended up going to 5-0 in a league with it, so we're going to give it a try. Now, Pioneer's a strange animal because it's not necessarily underdeveloped, but it's underexplored. And so when you get a deck list like this, it really makes you think like, we could really maybe be doing some weird stuff in this format. I mean, just think about it. Like a mid-range deck that plays Sylvan Caryatid, you wouldn't really think it should play Consider, but Consider helps you hit land drops, it helps dig for stuff later in the game. And it's just nice. It gives you something to do with that Sylvan Caryatid mana as the game progresses. The card that I think stands out the most in this list, and one that really tore up Standard over the last 9 months or so, is Divide by Zero. And Divide by Zero is this like cool interactive element that gives you a half card, but sometimes you can just loot. The sideboard, we have a couple things to go get with it. The Environmental Sciences as per usual, a single mascot expedition as per usual, and then lastly, we're playing one Confront the Past as a way to return one of our Planeswalkers to the battlefield or kill an opposing Planeswalker. I'm assuming most of the time it's going to be returning a Narset or a Nissa to the battlefield. The deck uses all the good black interaction, Fatal Push, Thoughtseize, Heartless Act. The blue card advantage is great, Narset, Deluge, and we're even playing 2 copies of Lear, of the Disciple of the Drown. Lastly, the removal, Heartless Act is a card that, and Abrupt Decay are the like kind of more generic and less efficient interaction pieces, but Abrupt Decay is extremely good against things like Jeskai Ascendancy, whereas normal spot removal is pretty mediocre against them. The sideboard, we have 3 copies of Ether Gust to help out against all sorts of green and red decks. 2 Kalitas, which can act as more win cons and allows us to tear up creatures that have Die's abilities. Some Go Blanks, another Extinction Event, couple Duresses, and that's going to basically do it. The mana base is something that I think this deck kind of struggles with a little. 5 basic lands is a little awkward. The islands are really bad with Abrupt Decay. Abrupt Decay and Narset kind of strain the mana base because one needs double blue and one needs black-green. So you can see that there is some tension in there. Hive of the Eye Tyrant is the last land I want to talk about. It's a good creature land. I'm not sure if it's the best one of the bunch for this deck specifically. Maybe instead of 2 islands, we want 1 island and like a Hall of the Storm Giants, and then we want 2 swamps. And you can kind of mix and match on that. And I think that Hall of the Storm Giants might actually end up being better than Hive, and we'll take a look at it after the league's over. Anyway, that's the deck. Let's go ahead and get to the matches. All right, do we keep this hand? Only 1 spell that can we cast before turn 5? I think so. I think we can keep this one. I think I'm going to start with Island, but I'm not 100%. Frontier. Bivouac. Okay. Haven't seen that one in an age. An age and a day. Alright, well now we drew the lands, so we're going to hold on to the Fabled Passage for as long as we can. If we draw a blue spell, we'll play this. Maybe this deck wants like Growth Spiral or something, The old Abrupt Decay Growth Spiral deck. Okie doke. So this deck A. I'm gonna go ahead and just burn this on there. We're chilling, Zam. We're chilling. Look, I just know how your life's gonna turn out, right? Because there's a part of me that is omnipotent. And because of that, I'm able to easily and aggressively discern the things that will happen to the people I know. Main phase Consider. I don't think I'm going to pop this Puzzle Knot, but we might. We'll put in the grave. Oh, wow. And another Nissa who shaketh the worldeth? We're gonna get turn 4 Ula Daddy? No, 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 no. They're never gonna draw a 4th land. They're gonna draw a 3rd land only, right? Just thirdland.com. It's probably pretty ballin' here, not gonna lie. Yeah. We'll take about it. We'll take about it after the league and we'll try to figure it out. The problem is if they do go 4th on tap land, I think we die. So that's fun. Although I think they need 6 to spin and they only got 5. So maybe we got 1 turn to find an answer. Maybe they go Rogue Refiner instead. Rogue Definer. I'm gonna go ahead and just pop. And Fatal Push it. They could also just whiff, right? On their first activation. They might not even have it, chat. You think that everyone just has their forward drop all the time? How often do I not draw Winota, you know? I think they just have it. People can be unlucky, right? People can be unlucky, right? Record isn't up? What do you mean? Karn the Great Creator? Uh-oh. They're gonna go get it. So they got 3 main, 1 sideboard? That's kind of crazy. I don't like that as a build preference, rather. Alright, so what are we doing? Are we swarming? I think we're swarming, right? So we go bump, 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 ba-bum, ba-bum. Now maybe we even can fight through an Ulamogger. An Ula Poggers. Ula Vloggers? Any Ula Vloggers in chat? I don't think we can win. We'll see. Doing my best. Fog? Fog? What? Oh, I'm so fucked. Whiff, 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 whiff. Yay! Sorry, we're just gonna get hit with another fog. Just say Smith the Jones or something, it don't matter. None of this matters. They did not. Wow, okay. Any vloggers in chat? I have so much mana. I'm gonna have so much mana. Alright, well, one at Karn. They just didn't use Karn last turn. No idea why. I guess they thought to themselves, what if instead of winning, I lost? And I thought, you know what, bro? Go off, I guess. Just go off, I guess. We can actually beat an Ulamog, chat. Prage, we can beat an Ulamog, chat. We can get an Ulamog. And we can win. Somebody pray for me, Argentina. They're lands! They don't have a color! We're owning chat! We're owning chat! Call me the owning king! Is that good? If they have another fog, I'm gonna be very sad. Remove 3 counters from target creature. Why can't I remove 3 counters from target permanent? You know? Wouldn't that have been cool? We're gonna go face. Foggers? Any fogs? Woo! Woo! Is that what it's like to win at roulette? Holy shit! Duressen. Go blank, Narset. Negate. Fatal Push out. Heartless Act out. Burp Decay can maybe stay. Extinction Event. I guess Extinction Event can actually kill their big baddie. So maybe we do that. The Leers actually seem kind of booty cheeks. We have to be really aggro with our Nissas. Easy clap. That's right, Harlan. I knew you'd be here. I knew you'd be here. Bum Daddy says, really wish there was some kind of mana sink for this deck. Maybe some kind of blue-green escape creature that draws cards. Oh, and it could ramp and help bridge the stages of the game. Yeah, it would also help if it gained a little life, though. You know, if all you do is ramp, you're just going to get beat down by aggro decks. So I like where your head's at, though. I really do. Select all. Any select alls? Why not a mix of Decay and Ash Trophy? Well, Marty, I think you answered that yourself just now when you called it Ash Trophy. Keep. Dunk says, you can't have one card that does all that stuff. Seems pretty powerful. Should we tell him, chat? Look, it's different in Modern. Path to Exile is good in Modern, you know? It's actually not that good anymore, but... Island. I'm an island boy. You know, man, we're just island boys. You know, we're just island boys. Y'all ever seen that video? Of those two fucking weirdos? They're like rich now too, which is stupid. Although I think they were maybe rich to begin with, which is why they can afford to look so fucking stupid. I hope one of them's in chat. I hope one of them plays Magic and it's in chat so they could be like, wow, Todd, that's toxic. And I can be like, eat shit, boomer. No, I kind of want the more lands. I kind of wanted the more lands. All right, so we'll play one pathway on black, and then if they, you know, we'll figure it out. We'll either go Decay or Divide, one of the two. This game would look a whole lot like a Dimir control deck after being a Nissa tap-out deck the first game with no interaction. Todd, do you think you could update the cardboard live? Thank you. Yes, Garth, thank you for reminding me. I'll do that right now. Extensions. My extensions. I also need to change my things real quick. All right, we got... Karn, the great creator. Be gone, I say! I'm gonna get environmental sciences. And then we're gonna go environmental sciences, negate, probably. Although maybe I'll just go negate decay. They didn't play a land, so let's put them in the Hurt Locker. If they play Karn, I'll counter it. If they play The Works Marvel, I'll counter it. Rogue Refiner. Okay. Got him. Did I just play Lear now? I think I just play Lear now. Then we have the Divide. Maybe we wait for our Negate to be good. I'm just going to play Triumph, I think. And we'll just go for either Negate or Divide, and then Deluge if we need to do neither of those things. Divide by Zero is a pretty gross card. I agree. The fact that it's good in Pioneer is very, very cool to me. Why didn't any of y'all tell me I had peanut butter on my mouth? Some friends you are. Some friends y'all turned out to be. Another servants. Okay. I was kind of feeling like they had another untapped land. Spell Pierce. Thoughtseize Nissa. I like Thoughtseize Nissa. Divide's impressed. Hell yeah. Love to see it. All right, let's see what's going on over there. 2 Lamogs, an Ugin, a Karn, and a Marvel. Well, I'll take the Marvel and let him have the Karn for a turn. We'll play this as black. We'll Nissa, who shaketh the worldeth. And then we'll untap Triumph and hold up Negates. Nissa with Negate backups, GG? Yeah, I think so too. Nice environmental sciences, bro. That's me saying bro to myself, in case I wasn't clear. Triumph. I agree, Garth, though. I think that if they had just done like one slightly better lesson, like for each color, like if they made 1 red deal 1 or something like that for red, 1 black, you know, like a disfigure type thing, or at sorcery speed maybe. You know, like if they just did like some lessons that were like, this is how you interact with creatures, fam. You know, like this is here, welcome to Magic School. This is how you interact with creatures, folks. You know? So now we just Leer plus double divide, or we can Thoughtseize as well. Leer's kind of broken. I guess we just take Ugin just in case the worst happens. So even if they go for let's see, I guess we could decay the servant here. No, let's see. I guess we just divide. That's fine. We'll just hold up divide in case the worst weird thing happens, and then we can also play consider. So we can go divide consider. Dog Will's a powerful effect. I was actually curious how Lear was going to be in older formats because it is fucked up. It's a fucked up magic card. It's just like constant will. Like they made this card in 2008 or something, 2009, 2007, something like that. And it tapped to let you cast 1, right? It tapped to let you cast 1. So kind of cool, You know, and also if they targeted it with a lightning bolt, you had to sack 3 permanents. So pretty cool if you ask me. All right, so let's go consider first, and then I'll just divide something. We'll put it in the grave. I don't really want it. And I'm just gonna bounce the servant. And we'll go get mascot. Put pressure on them. Now we have 2 divides by 0 that we can fucks around with. All right, so let's go. We can go attack, 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 attack. Before blocks, we go black, green, abrupt decay, the refiner, and then we can still have divide by 0 up. So this should be game. Passing flames on a stick, yes, on the stick. Drawn in time to our block, yes, exactly. All right, so we're 1-0 against a deck that I didn't think we could possibly beat in the first moment we played against them. So that's nice. All right, we're here for round number 2 against De Leon. They are 2nd or 3rd on the leaderboard race for trophies. We're going to keep this one. Run the play. We're going to fetch, I guess, Swamp for a Caryatid. Maybe it's Island, though, and then we'll use Caryatid for Thoughtseize, and then we'll need 2nd blue for Deluge. Curious. Your Sad Leer isn't good in your Lotus Field deck? Why not? Seems like it could be good. I guess you can't wish for it, right? Granted or whatever. All right, we'll play Fabled Passage. Opponent is a Lurrus deck, okay? My hand moved slightly, and I thought I played my Forest on accident, and I was about to throw my computer against the wall. I guess we get... I guess I'm probably not even casting this Thoughtseize anytime soon. Oh, they're this deck. Okay. I think I'm still going to get blue, because I have the Caryatid for black if I need it. Hopefully we draw an untapped land so I can play the Deluge. The Extinction event is quite good here in general. Oh, they're just a weird deck. That's fine. This should be not that hard. If they're playing Spikefield to do 1 me, that just means they're playing Glide at the stage or whatever. Skewer? Okay. Try the Burn Baby Burn. Take the Boros Charm, I guess. Their hand is just like mono burn spells. Guess we have to treat them like a different deck. They're not really aggro. Wow, what a horrible draw for me. Just a free 2 damage that I have to deal with now. Guess it's not that bad. Let's play the Wiz for 1, though. So we're at 8, and they have Lightning Strike in hand that we know about. Lands? Strike the lands. I don't think they can kill Nissa, but that saved me a point of damage, actually, which is kind of lit. Because I think at this point, like, I'm just dying to the burn off the top. They have no cards in hand. They have a Lurrus that they can get. So I can Extinction Event on Odd. All right, I got it. Figured it out. I didn't want to take damage. So we're just going to say go and cast Deluge, I guess. Hold on my blockers for sure. If they go Lurrus in hand, that's fine. We'll hopefully find Divide or something. Yeah, I guess the extinction event's not that necessary yet, right? But next turn we can play it before we even attack. Off like Triumph these two. And then untap this. Something like that. Alright, put Lurch in your hand. Let's go. Speed this along. Abrupt Decay. And another... I guess another Nissa? So we'll put them to 3, and we'll use Extinction Event to clear odds next turn. Or we'll just Fatal Push or whatever. Should be fine. Excellent. Alright, Duress comes in. Ether Gust, negate. They're more burn than creatures. And Go Blank's good. Cletus is good. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll cut Thoughtseize. Removal is fine enough. I think we cut Consider. We just don't have that much time. And I think the Wrath's just not good enough. I don't think they have that many things. Something like this. Maybe we leave the one Extinction Event. Something like this. Do I cut anything for the other Extinction Event just in case? I don't think so. I don't even really want the first one, but it's a good, it's like an okay. Maybe we just do 1 Leer. Divide might be a little inefficient here. Oh, sure. So maybe it's like this. Maybe the Leers are good with Ether Gust. What do you think, Harlan? Does this look okay to you? Maybe we board in Environmental Sciences if we cut the divides, actually. First time ever anyone had Environmental Sciences in their main deck? Question mark? Thoughts and prayers? All right, so they do have some creatures, though, because they did play Lava Runner and Zurgo. So we can expect to have, like, some burn being thrown at us. I think the Abrupt Decays are also good because they probably have Chandra Dress to Kill. Chandra DTF? Down to Flog. I'm going to keep it. I hope they don't play creatures, though. If they play creatures, we're just going to get run over. Okay. Well, now I kind of want to play this in Duress, just in case they have light up the stage. We can strip them of that. So Skewer, Coil, Skewer, Whiz. We'll take Whiz. Hopefully they don't draw land. Did they reveal Lurrus? Yep. Okay. No Chandra then? Oh, sure. Good call. Play the Triumph. I don't want to go Blink and Shock. I'd rather just play Blocker and block. This kind of invalidates one of their attacks, so I'll just always put on Lava Runner, I guess. Or no, now I do it on Soul Scar because they can't play 2 spells for 1. They'll probably just post-combat hit me with a skewer. If they play another creature, they're starting to go a little wide, but yeah, skewer's fine. We're still at 17, hard to be mad. Why would you ever get mad when you can instead get, you guessed it, glad. Brought to you by Glad Paper Products. Alrighty. One Landy. Call me One Landy Tandy. Next turn, we'll main phase a Deluge, looking for interaction. Another skewer maybe to the face. Face plants. What do they discard? Coil and the other skewer. I'm just gonna get their last two cards, I guess. Seems reasonable. They were Slash Eidolon. Love to see it. All right. So no Lurrus next turn. We're in good shape. See if we can find something cool here. Extinction Environmental. And we'll go Environmental Sciences, question mark. You love to see it. You fucking love to see it! Oh, I'm so good. Don't you just love being the best at what you do? I don't think anybody can tell me I'm not the best at what I do after that shit. After that shit. Watch this. Watch the fastest concession in the whole universe. Odd. And I wanted to cut Extinction Event. Well, I ended up adding the second one. I didn't realize that they wouldn't have that many. Like, they have a lot more creatures than I thought they would. But now they have alerts with no graveyard, which is also Lamau. LMFAO. Alright. Main phase Deluge. Nissa? Okay. Main phase Deluge. We'll take Negate Heartless Act. Play Island, hold up Negate / Heartless. Kill the Lurrus. Cycle Triumph next turn probably. And now we're just looking for Nissa. Nissa! Okay. We just like don't have to cast anything for a minute, right? If we don't want to. Okay, here we go. Triumph's nice in his deck, I agree. It's good on all the fronts. You like the Felix the Burnless more? I mean, that's fair. DeLeon's got all their trophies from playing stuff like this, though, so I don't know if I would balk too much on what they said. All right, so that's fine. We're gonna kill Lurrus, and then we're just gonna get aggro with iTyrant. I'm not even gonna play it yet because I want them to take damage from casting spells. And the game ends. And the game ends. You know why the game ended, chat? Because I cast Environmental Sciences! Environmental Sciences! Can anyone test and see if any donation button is working? Tony Cotti is our opponent. We're here for round number 3, featuring Salty Sultai. That's what I am. I'm the Salty Sultai. Swifty, Swizzler. No attacks! Exclamation point. Question mark. Seems like an accident. Uh-oh. Just gonna say go. I have the other removal spell, but maybe they'll play something pre-combat to give it a buff ski. I mean, sometimes you just don't hit attack all, okay? It happens. Everyone relax. Sometimes you accidentally click it. Pum Daddy says I'm 9-1 across 2 leagues with Todd's build of Rakdos Blood. Deck slaps. Hell yeah, Pum Daddy. Might just take the 1. Pound this 2-drop. Get my mallet out so I can pound this 2-drop out. Make some nice 2-drop Parmesan Romano, Pecorino Romano on the side, on top. A little extra dash. Just a dash. Can you tell I've been watching Maddie Matheson a bunch? My mannerisms and my mood. Ouchers! So I think we just let this hit me. And then we'll EOT decay either it or whatever 2 or 3 drop they play. I hope it's not Chandra into another 1-drop. Zergo's fine. I feel like they should have maybe dashed it, but maybe this is better for their mana usage. All right, well, Zergo's a constant 2, whereas Swiss Beer is usually 1 to 3. It's, you know. This is scary. Lightning strike you? Lightning strike you? Lightning strike you? Stomp you. Okay. That was always allowed. All right, so we take 1 to 11. They play Bone Crusher. We decay it down to 9. And then we have to deal with Den plus this on the next couple turns. Might be kind of hard. Fortunately, Decay and Divide do not hit lands. All right, so now we get to hold up Divide. Hope they don't draw a land, actually. If they have a land for the Den and they go for it, I guess we just bounce Swiss Beer, take 4 down to 5. Oh, we drew push. What a lucky lucker. I'm such a lucky luck sack. Play with Fire Me? Play with Fire Me, bro? Chef's kiss on that draw? Yeah, no shit. Never seen a better draw in my entire life, chat. One Cheney boy. I think I'm still just not going to use the Fatal Push yet. Actually, I think I am. Change my mind. Because I'm just going to go Nissa next turn, and that checks the Den, and then the mascot checks the Chain Whirler eventually. you know? But maybe not, maybe not. Maybe I'll wait on this. That's weird. Why now? Why now, chat? Why now? All right, so here, I guess I go get second blue because I have 3 black and 2 green already, and this gives me more green. Well, if I draw like islands, okay. I think Thoughtseize taking down, let's see, let's say islands. I don't think I play the Thoughtseize. I think it puts me too low, and I'm dead to the den if I do, actually, so yeah. I'm just untap this thing. So they're going to Chain Whirler, hits this for a little bit, and then I just go Mascot, untap, say go. And then it's Nissa plus Mascot versus Chain Whirler Den when we're at 6, so we're not that, or at 5. So we're low, but we're not that low, you know? You know? If you know, you know, you know? Is that a Gui? Let's see if we hit a spot removal spell, and we might want to go that route. Yeah, I don't really want to draw that. No attacks. No lightning strike EOT. That's good news for me. That means we are maybe okay. I do kind of want to find something to kill this. Yeah, Divide's sick with Nissa. I agree. Chain Roller pops this. It makes the 4/4 not be able to attack that well. I guess I can double block though. So maybe it's a double block if they attack, or maybe a triple block. They can do 2 here, 1 here. I think I would definitely gang block. I think gang block with everything is substantially hard for them to beat. Not beat, but you know, they'll like first strike down this 4/4 probably, and then it's a bunch of 3/3s versus Chain Whirler. And then we just play defense for a turn. No one spell saves the Chain Whirler here, I don't think. Unless they all have 3 power. I think Harlan really did it with Divide by 0, huh? Odd. That works. These are all evens. Attack for 12. They have to have Burn Spell in hand, plus Burn Spell on top. Play Carroted. No reason to play Thoughtseize at this juncture. Doesn't save me for anything. Harlan really did something with his fucking Divide by Zeros, huh? Things you love to see. I think I just cut Thoughtseizes. It's just such a bad late game card. We'll cut a Consider also, specifically because they have Eidolons and such. I don't think we can really afford it. Do I maybe want Narset over Consider? Probably not. Narset just insta-dies every time. Oh yeah, Fireman, we got 2 Leers in the deck. Any excitement about BNR tomorrow? We had a couple people chatting about it on Friday. No one's really talked about it today much. I think everyone's just kind of waiting. I don't know why they wait till Tuesday. It's kind of weird. Weird chomp. So it looks like they're on a mole. And then If they play 1-drop, I think we're going to shock push. Maybe even go shock hold up for their 2-drop. But maybe not. Maybe we just play tapped no matter what every time. All right, we'll take the 1. Always take the 1. Not always, but in this matchup, take the 1 usually. And we'll take the 2 from the Eidolon trigger. Luckily, we can kill Gatekeeper with the trigger on, so we don't take any damage. I think I'm going to play Fabled Passage also, specifically so that I can go fetch and kill a 3-drop. And because it allows me to play an untapped land next turn for Divide if I really think I need to. Bum, bum, bum. Here, I guess we could go get second black for Kalidas. I think we're taking a little too much damage from our lands. I think we might need to play a couple more pathways since we have access to all of them. And our color requirements aren't that strained. Maybe we want all the forests with 4 we're going for breeding pool, but I don't know if we have any watery grays, but if not, I'm just getting them out. Or if we do, I'm just getting them out. That was a really good draw. You can just block Soul Scar without much fear. If they play 2 burn spells at our face, then whatever, man. It's fine. You got me. You got me. You got me. Graves already pathway. See, you're so fucking smart, Harlan. That's why I love you, man. Carrot does look nice. Yeah, Carrot looks dope. I'm definitely blocking. It's just, you know, the odds of them having it is like not high. And also, if they do have it, I still prevent 3 damage from the attack, so it's not even that bad. Would you sack Sylvan Carotid to gain 3 life? Probably not, but like, would I sack it to gain 3 life 10% of the time and then prevent 1 to 2 damage 90% of the time? Absolutely. We could, Pum Daddy. We could figure it out. We could play a couple, something or others. I got to look at the mana base, but Harlan really did some work on this deck, so I want to stick to his vision first before we do anything else. All right, let's hope we don't get hit with a lava coil. Let's hope we don't get hit with a lava coil. Any lava coils in chat? Let's do a quick straw poll to see if our opponents are going to draw lava coil. Maybe they have stomp. Do I block? Probably not, actually, if they attack. If they attack, that's like some BDE. I think you just kind of... Alright, well, Cletus is dead. That's fine. 2 burn spells here. I take 6 down to 8. They spend their whole turn. We get to go Nissa and tap attack for 3 with them having 1 card in hand, and us untapping the turn after a 2 divide by 0. So we might be okay. Yeah, Doug's, I think the push part is the good part, and I think that having that occasionally is good. So maybe we go down to 2 fatal push, so... Just need a land to keep divide up? Yeah. Hopefully it's untapped, no damages. I'm definitely not blocking with the Kalidas here, right? Like, why would they do this? Why would they play with fire and then attack instead of attacking, wait for me to block, and then play with fire after block? Maybe they want to play a creature instead? I don't know. This is weird. Okay. Could have done that before blocks, I guess. Can also gain 2 life with divide into what you calls it. All right, well, we're definitely gonna Nissa. We're gonna untap a swamp and attack. And then we're gonna be okay if it dies, right? I'm definitely blocking if they attack with both. But if I get to untap with Nissa, 2 divides in hand, I think I'm fine. So we can do 4 down to 1 floating, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can even go divide plus mascot exhibition next turn if we wanna. No, I agree, Dunks, but I don't think that having a couple of basics is that bad. I do want more untapped lands in general, but I just think pathways are the way to do it. But Fabled Passage has its strengths. But maybe it's just not worth trying to turn on the fatal pushes. Maybe they're just good enough. Maybe even we go down to like 3 fatal push, add in a 3rd Heartless Act. But I agree, just like taking a little too much damage, taking too many lanes entering taps just a little too often, but not too bad. It's just a little stressful against these red decks. But we'll figure it out after the league. We'll figure it out. After I 5-0 this league super fast, we're going to play some old coverage. We're going to finish our tournaments. We still got 2 matches left of the 2019 SCG Con Invitational Top 8 that we were watching on Friday. Yeah, that's fine. No one gives a shit about Bone Crusher Giant, you know? That's fine. I had a shock twice on the draw and they're still going to win the game. I know. Don't be like that. I know how the game works. Mascots. I think I'm not gonna attack though. 2, 4, 6, 7. That way I can hold up divide. Right? I just want to hold up divide 1 turn for like a scary thing. And then I environmental sciences up to 10, and that keeps me from being able to get burned out. But the attack here puts me where I can't do that. So, but next turn I'll just shove with everything. And if all they play is a Soul Scar Mage, we'll just EOT, bounce 1 or something. I assume they're going to go for a Chain Whirler. They've been kind of holding it forever, waiting for me to do something that it targets. Only shocked once? Yeah, but I shocked once, but I could have shocked multiple times to be more on curve. I just had 2 shocks on my opener, and it just hurt, is all I'm saying. But it's fine. We're winning, probably. Winning, probably. What's this? Chandra, Torch of Defiance. Woo-wee. Wee. What are we getting? Do we just get Confront? So this is a sorcery. So we can return Planeswalker or kill Plane. Doesn't even matter. Do I keep the 1-lander, consider Thoughtseize hand? Kind of want to, actually. What companion? Luris? Oh, I guess not. We're gonna mull. We need removal. We need natural land drops. This hand's pretty good. Let's put back I guess a redundant Nissa. Oh, Thoughtseize. I'll take a Thoughtseize all day. Over a 1-drop? I'm sorry, Lemon. Sometimes you just gotta trust your instincts, you know? And it said to mulligan against the Luris deck, you know? Always trust your stinks? Yeah, exactly. Inst or not? Well, we're dead. Rip to us, chat. We can't win this match. Mulligan got Thoughtseize, and Thalia can't possibly win. Did everyone have fun? I know. North Bay, they might do that tomorrow. Don't you sweat it. They might do it tomorrow. Don't sweat it too much. I'll take I guess a backup Thalia in case I deal with the first one. I don't really care about dire tactics too much. But maybe it's just the dire tactics for like reasons. I don't know. It's close. Like they're just gonna activate this and attack, and I don't know. We're so dead. I know. That character would have gone a long way though. Meatball's so good too. Okay, well, now what do I need to do? I need to draw untap blue. You should draw Mutilate. Can't cast it, bro. Is it Mutavault? Actual? I guess so. I can't, it wouldn't target Mutavault probably, so maybe I should have waited for the target though. Whoopsies. Now I'm in trouble. I have no outs. No outs in chat. Alright, what do we need? Kalidas, an extinction event. 3 cards. Thoughtseize the same booty cheeks. It's fine. Keep a couple Narsats, but I don't love them. Yeah, I mean, the Thalia was just gross for us. Not a lot we can do about it. We kept a hand with no blue, with Carroted. Carroted got Thoughtseize. The game ended, basically. Barely resolved a spell. Doesn't matter. None of this matters. Fix the best deck? I don't think it's been the best deck for a month, Enrico. Ever since Jeskai Ascendancy broke out, I don't think it's been good. I think it always has struggled against combo decks. And with it being the top combo deck, it's pretty easy to assume that it's just going to dominate. You still lose the first hand? I might just hit natural land drops, though, so it's not a guarantee. I think it's a guarantee I'll lose game 2 no matter what or game 1 after the mulligan no matter what. Whereas if I'm on the play... So I was on the draw, but I would be able to consider. So... No, they don't have enough stuff, North Side. Or North Bay. They just don't have enough hits for address. Doesn't Phoenix struggle versus Niv decks? I mean, maybe. I haven't seen a Niv deck in an age. An age and a day. I guess I'll keep. Not in love with this hand. No Nissa, please. I can deal with that one. I don't even think they play Crackle and Drake anymore. What's the new one everyone's playing? There's some new card everybody's playing. I forgot what it was, though. Next turn, so we'll probably... They're going to Luminarch something. Do I just bounce it? So away from the target bodyguard. If they target aspirant, that's good. I'll just target this now. And if my thing gets countered, I'm going to be big sad. We'll go get environmental. Could have maybe looted, but I think the free land is more important there. Yeah, I mean, Claudio's Claudio, man. You can't just fucking... Their deck's not good because Claudio plays it. Claudio makes it good. And we're all floundering trying to get our 3/2s while they top 8 things. Well, this matchup does not seem great, chat. Oh, that's fine. All right. By Nissa, by Sciences. Right. Now we just look for Fatal. Fatal push. Very cool. Narset's been the worst card in the deck. Just FYI, to anyone who's been watching, we've played 4 aggro decks in a row, and Narset's bad against aggro. We have no combos with Narset either, so I think I'm going to cut Narset from the deck. I don't think it's that good to begin with. It's obviously great against things like Phoenix and Control and slower decks. And in those scenarios, I think what we need to do is just side them in. We'll just put 2 in the board, but I don't think I want any in the main. I think your mileage may vary. Obviously, if we play against 4 Phoenix decks, I'd be speaking a different tune, but it is what it is. Yeah, just too high of a curve. Didn't draw what we needed. Yeah, we're dead. That's fine. All right, game 1, match 5. Opponent knows who I am. Never a good sign. Oh, another humans deck. Let's see if we have a shot here. Ooh, Stitcher Supplier, not humans. Okay. Maybe a little slower. Maybe we have a shot. Maybe a little Mardusky. Maybe just black-white thingamabobs. Not going to play the Thoughtseize on 1. It's a little too awkward with our land situation. We'll go for Carroted on 2 and to Carroted, Thoughtseize, tap land on 3, something like that. Wayward Servant. Yes, Rally the Ancestors. Blocky McBlockersons. I was waiting for him to do the +2/+0 and comes back if it dies card. Might be Abzan with Fiend Artisan. Could be anything. Let's go with Thoughtseize first. Return. Have your secrets. So the hand of Stitcher push. They're gonna put Luris in their hand this turn probably. I need to take the stop off. It was messing me up, throwing me off. Well, consider we're really looking for a Nissa or a Deluge. Abrupt Decay. Graveyard, I guess? Wow, bummer. Just cycle Triumph, do some blocking. Please tell me you found a good Nissa deck? Maybe. This is Harlan's deck. We're trying to see. I feel like our opponent is like yielding to their own stuff a bunch somehow. It's like making me yield to stuff twice for some reason. Yeah, we lost to Black-White Humans. It looks like we're probably going to lose to this deck too. But maybe Go Blanks in the sideboard will help out. Maybe we can do some stuff. Extinction Event number 2. There's things we can draw. Nissa. So the Fatal Push is like gonna take care of the token. I think I'm okay with an attack if they want to double block or triple block. Considering we can decay. I'm fine just killing all three and hope that they don't have a rally or whatever, or another return. We know one of their cards. But now they go Lurrus into something, and I'll just kill the Lurrus and hope they don't draw one of their big returns. Cesar, stop rooting for me to lose. I guess we take the fatal push so they can't kill the land. I'm gonna play my land. Double block here is fine. Okay, so they're just going all in on their top decking a rally or whatever. That's fine. Happy about it. I don't think that was... Oh, they were able to kill still with the -1. Never mind. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Jay's Revenge Prodigy too poopy for this. Maybe not. That's actually a good suggestion. Tainted Adversary. Okay. So it has Death Touch. Interesting. We're pretty low. I need to draw something good here. How about Fabled Passage? Is that any good? Does it, Monjer? Is that a Matt Sperling troll from way back when? Castle Lockthwain's a nice draw, but we're okay otherwise. They're, you know, we can trade here. Is this any number of what? Any number of forests or any number of lands? Any number of forests. Okay. All right, let's go divide this. Go get Mascot. Divide was a sick draw, man. Oh, I didn't even see it. We actually could have gone... we could have done the other thing. That would have been better, I think. We could have gone Nissa minus, get a bunch of lands, divide into Confrontation and bring it back, and then immediately plus. But this is more pressure. This actually threatens lethal, so they kind of have to play a blocker, otherwise they're dead. And then we lose to rally, exactly. Yeah, this is Zombie Rally. Our opponent is doing things and stuff. No rally. Easy. Easy clap. I don't know. Most of their deck's creatures. I don't even know if I want the negates. Another Narset matchup where they come out. Extinction Event, Kalidas in. These three. Thoughtseize, I think's okay. Considers maybe not good enough. Consider and Narset have been the worst cards by a lot, but I do really like the Deluges and the Disciples and the Divides. So We might gonna do some changing some stuff after this event. We'll see though. Do I want the negate for their big thingies? Kind of. Maybe I can cut some of the removal. Ultimately not relevant, but was counters on Hive Tyrant lethal there. Oh, that's a good point. I forgot about that. I think it was the same because they didn't even block it, right? Because it's still 3 and 3. But maybe you're right. Maybe. I don't recall. This hand's okay. I guess we'll put back Forest. Maybe put back Breeding Pool, though. Put back Fable Passage, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, we were talking about Gross Spiral earlier, Roy. Maybe Gross Spiral is better in general for like the turn 1 play. Good Tyrant. Ooh, Extinction's sick, actually. Extinction getting them exiled is really good. Just not even going to push it. I'm just going to go for a Carotid now. Next turn we'll either Extinction Event or Deluge, depending on what they do. Lazotep. They only got the 2 lands, but... Okay, we'll just go for a Deluge. Yeah, we can maybe trim one. We can figure it out after this round. I think we're about to lose our Caryatid chat. Nissa? And I guess negate. I don't know if I'm playing this right or wrong. They're kind of diversifying their creatures a little. We could have just went for even and lost this, but I kind of want them to go for lethal. I go block, fatal push, eat, take, 3. Yeah, this is a lot of damage. All right, so we kill this. We take 3 down to 3. Then we get to untap with negate backup. And both the Waywards are gone. So now we can Extinction Odd. Just to get the 1s. And we attack with these 2. Hold up negate for Rally or the Convoke one. Looks like we're doing fine-ish. Next turn we can maybe go Kalidas. Hold up negate. Crypt Breaker. Can't do much about that. They will be able to draw a card. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. All right, we'll attack with these, and if they do some blocking, we'll get some zombies, and we can still have negate backup. Hell, after combat, depending on how they block, we could even go extinction event for odd, kill just crit breaker, and still have negate backup open. They have to take it, right? Yeah. Now we go extinction on just crit breaker. We'll go odd. Now we got 2 blockers while we're at 3 and the negate. I feel relatively safe, but we're still on the knife's edge. I think we're fine though. So I think they have the convoke thing. They're going to try to bring back 2 wayward servants. 1 wayward servant. Okay. Maybe it's wayward servant, convoke, try to get back 2. All right, so we're going to go to 2 ourselves. All right, so here I guess we attack with everything. Nice showing from Nissa. Yeah, Nissa's been great. Okay. Guess we just keep doing this. It's a big attack. They have to do some blocking. We might have been able to find some way out, but I don't know. Maybe activating the hive and putting a counter on it was lethal. I'm not sure. But I think it's fine anyway because we have the negate and we're at 5 life. So I think we're fine no matter what. Showa says, I never watched Pioneer, so I'm learning from every turn. Thanks. Thank you, Showa-kun. It's a fun format, man. It's fun games. Bring back Shambling Ghast. Lethal with a land. GG, was it? Got him. Assert dominance, chat. All right, let's do some final thoughts on Sultai before we move on. All right, so we're here for the post-game analysis of Sultai Midrange. This deck was built by Holland Fear. I think it's pretty cool, but I think there are some things that we could consider altering, and we'll go over those right now. So first and foremost, I kind of want a few more lands to enter the battlefield untapped without dealing me damage. We already have 4 Clearwater Pathways, but it's possible we want like 2 more over maybe one of the Fabled Passages. If we trim Fabled Passage and or basic lands, we could maybe even get Hall of the Ice Giants, the 6-drop blue one. Can't remember the name of right now for some reason. But we could maybe try some of those out, and then just kind of change the basics up if we leave it as is. But mostly I just felt like I was drawing a few too many shock lands, but we only have the 8. But I think just like maybe -1 Fabled Passage, minus a basic land, and maybe just play a couple of green-black or green-blue pathway lands. The considers were a little lackluster, especially with a lot of our lands entering the battlefield tapped in the early turns. I felt like this wasn't really a great consider deck, and we're tapping out a bunch for like Nissa and things like that, so I'd much rather my payoff spells be 2 mana. Now, with that said, I'm not really sure what I would replace Consider with necessarily, but I'm just talking about what felt good and what didn't. Consider felt mediocre. Thoughtseize and Fatal Push both felt fine. I could probably board one of the Thoughtseizes, though. 3 in the main seemed like a little too much. I think right now the format's a little aggressive, a lot of red, a lot of Lurrus, and so maybe going down on Thoughtseize is good. Speaking of cards that are bad against aggro, Narset Parter of Veils, folks. Narset Parter of Veils is bad against aggro. Not very good. Divide by Zero was excellent. It's such a cool card because it's interactive, but it also is a mana sink for Nissa. I kind of want like one more thing to do with it because Confront the Past is a little lackluster, but Environmental Sciences and Mascot Exhibition are both fine to hit early. Extinction Event was awesome. I kind of want a second main deck. The Narset Part of Veils could maybe just be some other 3-mana threat like Courser Crufix, some other thing that's easier to cast, maybe is good against a variety of decks. And then if we do play Courser Crufix, that makes Fabled Passage a lot better as well. Lear Disciple of the Drowned, I kind of want to go down to 1 main and then replace the second Lyra with like a Hullbreaker Horror or just some kind of messed up win condition that's a little hard for your opponents to deal with. But I kind of want that win condition to be either a 7-drop or a 4-drop or a 3-drop. I don't think having mono 5 drops is the way to go. But Lear was quite good. I cast Lear 1 time in 5 matches, and it easily won the game when I did. With that said, I think you could get away with just doing that with with Memory Deluge. Memory Deluge usually see a lot of cards in your deck. Sideboard-wise, Go Blank was good. Duress was fine. Kalidas was good. Ether Gust, we could maybe trim 1, but I do like having a bunch of them. You know, it's a very versatile sideboard card. And then, of course, if we cut the Nissas from the main deck, or the Narcissist from the main deck, I kind of want 2 in the sideboard against Izzet Phoenix and the like. So, oh yeah, Shark Typhoon could be good too, Tyrant of Tails. That's a good call. So we can maybe mix and match. I'm going to talk to Harlan off stream and try to figure out some things we can try with the list. But we went 4-1. Most things felt good. We played against 5 aggro decks, and I think that our current build was weak to aggro. So, like, that's a pretty big step up if you ask me. So maybe we don't want to change too much because even though we were weakish in a build towards aggro, we still went 4-1 against aggro. But that's going to do it for Sultai here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.